in the heck?
Just everything got plugged.
Again.
I
Yeah, like,
know.
what
You
is this
just plugged it back
for?
up.
See, it's
Keep
this.
turning them.
Mm-hmm.
You got a piece of tape?
All right. Let me do like I did yesterday with this. Over here. So that's why that keep happening. It's too far over.
And then it's like those plugs are heavy, so it pulls it over. Like makes it.
No, I usually stay in. It's just too far over.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Okay. So I ain't gotta worry about that. And then okay. That could have solved the problem right there. So let me see when I sit down. Excuse me. Thank you. All right. Now we got. All right. Okay, sorry for the late start and all that crazy stuff that y'all seeing going on. How y'all doing this morning? I know a lot of people are at work, but you will get a chance to watch the live from my cast members. Today, my guest is Ulicia Woods. She's on here today. She is a cast member, and I'm gonna allow herself to introduce yourself. Tell them who you are, where you from.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ulicia Woods, and I am born and raised in Dayton, Ohio.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so, can you tell them how you got started in the skits? Is this something that you thought you would be doing? How did you even get involved or seen or, you know?
Actually, not at all. Never. I didn't think that I would be in any of the skits. I've always watched them and enjoyed them, and then just actually coming and volunteering and helping you out, helping sis out, and she was like doing a skit. I was recording, and she was like, "You can play sister now." I'm like, "Huh?" So it was kind of like, surprise, you in
Yeah,
it, just like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
and
yeah.
that's how it happened.
Yeah, it really did. It ha- and that's I have that story with a lot of people. It literally starts off like that. They start off. I think Dana came to just to visit or something, and then next
Hmm.
thing I know, she was in the skits too. So that's how it go with us. So how was your experience? You were the backstage manager at my last play, Center Sanctuary.
Hmm.
How was your experience? Although you was new and it was, fast, it was something that you
Yeah.
wasn't familiar for, but as far as even the operation behind the scene and just seeing how things go, you being there, seeing us at rehearsal, because improv is totally different than
Yes.
scripted.
Yes, it is totally different
Mm-hmm.
than scripted plays. I have been involved in some things, and at church when I would, do some things with the youth. But this was my first time experiencing anything improv, and I'm gonna tell you this: you never know how things is gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the beauty of it, because me watching it unfold from the beginning, with the rehearsals, the skits, and then when it's turned into a play, you just like would never imagine
Keep.
that that's
Excuse me. I did this yesterday. Keep talking. Just
okay.
keep talking, girl. Cause
You just never would can see the whole thing. Her vision is powerful. Um, her gift is amazing to watch and see it unfold. Like, I've never experienced anything, and I'm just glad to be a part of it, because it is special and it is very unique. To have someone right here in the city of Dayton that just showing the community that you can do whatever you dream of and whatever on your heart. Watching that, unfold behind the scenes, and how just hearing the reactions of the audience was just everything, because by me being backstage, I really couldn't see what was going on stage. I could hear a little bit, but I know that, I couldn't really see the whole thing. So I'm really excited to see the finished video so I can actually see the play myself, because being backstage, I did get to see it. But hearing all the reactions and how everyone really loved it is just exciting. It's just exciting to be a part of that experience, and knowing that I was right there while that was going on. Like, it's awesome. And Tina is just like so talented. Just watching her coming in, she back there directing, then she coming out doing parts. Like, just all of that is just like so exciting to be a part of and be able to watch and experience that and see that happen. Like, it is really something. It's dope. It's dope. I'm gonna say it's dope. It is. It is very dope. It's amazing. So I'm just happy to be a part of it. It's really, a great experience for me. I love the arts, and this is a art. It's great. And then just seeing all the cast members, how they, come in and they improv and they do what they do. It's beautiful.
Hi, how are you? Who is that? Oh, you are mean. I don't know, honey. Those are the people that come on here. I don't be knowing these people, but it don't matter. Long as they watching.
Yeah, they watching. That's all that
matters to me.
They watching it.
Whatever they say. Girl, child, I don't know. But improv is amazing, and it is just to see everybody coming up off the top of their head and how everything gelled. So tell us, what school did you go to? Do you have any children? Are you married? Are you single?
Yes, I am single. I am not married. I have 3 grown children and I have 4 grandchildren. I love working in the community with the children. I mentor a lot with Marlon Shackelford. He started me doing that, and I always love the children. Children are everything. They are our future. And I love working with kids. They are everything. And y'all just don't understand. Like, a lot of the things the kids go through nowadays, people will judge them. But you just have to have a conversation with a child. These babies are so smart. They are so smart. They are aware of everything going on around them. And, have a conversation with a child if you're near one. Help them out. We as a community have to unite to help the babies. They need guidance. A lot of them are not getting the guidance that they need. To help them know who they are, and they can shine and spark and do exactly what my sister here doing in the community. They can get out here and do and love what they do, to be able to give back and use the gifts that they have. They don't get that. A lot of kids nowadays, you have to really tell them you can do whatever you want to do.
So that's what you do. You work with children. You're a grandmother, and is that your occupation is working with children?
Yes, I am in a after-school program. It's called Adventure Central. It's a 4-H program, and it's free to children. They work with children all the way from, they start at 1st grade to high school.
Okay.
And they'll be starting their enrollment for the summer program. They have a summer program too. And I'm telling you, it's one of the best. It's STEM based. And they get nature. They get a lot of love and care. And they're in a safe place. So if you're interested or looking for somewhere for your children to go.
If you're in Dayton, Ohio, because my viewers are all over the world.
Right,
so
in Dayton, Ohio.
If you come to Dayton, Ohio.
Can come.
Well, okay. So what is it that you do besides that? Because I know when I met you, you were selling jewelry. Do you still do that?
Yes, I do. I am an entrepreneur on the side. I will, I sell jewelry, clothing, shoes. I also can cook. I love to cook. That is one thing that I really enjoy doing. It comes from the heart. It's just something in me. I love to cook, and I love to see people satisfied with good food. So I do that too. And I also bartend. You can call me and inquire if you have an event, a small gathering or party. You would like someone with good spirits, friendly, to help serve your guests. I am also do that too.
You definitely have a servant spirit. Ready to serve and help out. That is a great quality to have about yourself. So yesterday when I interviewed Charmaine and Priscilla, I was sharing with, we were just talking about things that has happened in our life. We all really got pretty deep in our conversation because this is called Tina's True. So are there any things that you have overcame that was very traumatic in your life? And if so, what is it and what did you do to persevere?
Okay, so there's been a lot of different things. At 9 years old, I became a mother to my brother and sister because my mother was experiencing issues with alcohol, and also my dad was having he had issues with drugs. He was in the military. He was in the Marines and went to Vietnam War. And when he came back home, he had been
You got to talk up.
okay. He had been a grenade blew up in his hand, so he had burns on his body. He was discharged from the military.
Well, let's not go too much into him.
Yeah, well,
Let's keep
that's
it
part
you
of
know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's part of that. Part of that with my childhood, because in saying that is because that I didn't have my parents really there during a very young age.
Okay.
That I needed parents. I became a parent at basically at 9 years old. I had to grow up. So some of a lot of my childhood was not really a childhood because I did, have to be responsible. So I became almost a mother to my mother at the time, taking care of the house and taking care of my siblings to make sure that they were okay. And
how did that affect you mentally?
At the time, I don't think it was like anything that I looked at mentally. It was just that this is what you have to do, and I did it. I did what I had to do. I think it affected me where I know for sure mentally later is in my relationship with my children's father, because he was abusive, and I thought that was love, because at 9 I wasn't getting the love that I should have been getting to know what love really looks like. So I saw when I got that love we met it. I was 15 years old when I met him.
Okay.
So I was still a child, but I thought that was love because I didn't really see it, in a loving relationships.
Okay.
So I didn't get to really see that, except I had people in my life, family that was married and stuff, but everything was different. It was different type of situations. My grandparents were separated because my grandmother had mental health issues, but he never divorced her. But I didn't really get to see them as a married couple, So I didn't know really what love looked like. I thought that was love,
Right. How did you get up out of the situation?
One day, there was a situation where he put his hands on me in front of my kids, and I had a flash in my head that I took his life. I was in prison. They didn't have a mom or dad, and I was like, no, that can't happen. I can't do that to my children. So I was gone. Never looked back. Me and my kids went, and I took care of them and been taking care of them. They grown now. The first two grown, and the youngest one, he's grown. And I raised him by myself, basically.
So were you a single mother? Like, was no one's father was in their life out of your children?
No, my oldest two kids. He's always been in their life.
Okay.
And we're great friends now. I can say that now. We are great friends. We can talk about anything. We're there, there for each other. Have communicate. He has children. I love them like they my own. But in that time with us being young and that was going on, it just wasn't. We were not meant to be as a couple.
So what I'm saying is, was he active? You said he was in their lives, so you were able to help out. That's a blessing.
He was active in their lives.
Okay, you did say that. I'm sorry. That's my apology.
I think being that young, since I didn't go back, there was some things that was a little rough in the beginning of that, because I decided I'm just gonna raise my kids. You do what you're supposed to do as a dad, and he didn't want to hear that at first, But hey, that's how I needed to protect myself and survive for me. Right. So, it was rough in the beginning. I'm gonna be honest. Sure. It was rough.
No,
it was rough.
I'm sure of it.
And as we grew up and matured, things started changing and getting a lot better. But like I said, at this point right now, we are good friends. He apologized for, how he treated me while we were together. And I accepted that apology. And that helped us in our relationship to be friends.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Forgiveness is key because a lot of times I don't think people realize that forgiveness is really for you, not so much the other person. Although it's cool, you know, if you tell them and they accept it, but it's really to free you.
Yeah.
You know, and so that was a beautiful thing that you could, you know, do that.
Yes.
So what is your goals for this year, or what do you want to accomplish? Let's say in 10 years, what do you want your life to look like?
Actually, I just want to be able to keep helping the children and working with children and helping them, and then also flourishing my business. There's a lot of things that I want to do, and just setting them goals to do that. I've also been interested in real estate, getting my real estate license. I have my mental health and my chemical dependency degrees, and that's where I work with children. And that having that knowledge, it helps me work with children. Before I was working with adults, and a lot of times in that.
We're gonna come right back. I'm gonna cut this short real quick. Okay. Hold on one second.